Today is the first snowfall in Maine. It always adds a little extra excitement. You know, I often have to remind myself, this was not a whole class crazy. It was like a one kid crazy kind of thing. We read this cutie book. Hoping that tomorrow I will have a voice, because otherwise teaching will be tricky and I might need to call out.
Sometimes love is a river running strong, moving like a wave through a rocky riverbed. Sometimes love is a dancer in the dark, spinning, laughing, twirling through the back door of your heart. And every time I think of you, well, something happens in my mind. And every time I try to leave, you're keeping me occupied.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm having breakfast with my little guy, and I just wanted to start off the vlog now because otherwise I always forget at some point. So if you're new here, my name's Victoria and I am a 7th year 3rd grade teacher in Maine, and I am a mom to a 13-month-old. I don't know how it's possible. And yeah, I'm so happy. We're just gonna go along on a day in my life as a teacher and a mom, and it should be a good day. Today is the first snowfall in Maine, in my space of Maine, and so I'm sure that's going to result in a lot of excitement with my class today, so that could be interesting. Yeah, but I think it'll be a good one. It's Wednesday, so on Wednesdays we have 2 specials. We have our foreign language and our regular special. So that's always nice. And my husband is bringing my baby to daycare because we have one really good vehicle in the snow. So he's gonna drive him. I have a meeting this afternoon. I have a leadership team meeting for my school. So he needs to pick him up anyway. So he's gonna drop him off too. So that's the overview of my personal life day, I guess, and a few snippets into school. So I'll pick you all back up at school and give you some more information and update you all. But I just wanted to say hi, and yeah, it should be a good day, a snowy one, which is always exciting. All right.
Losing track of time. Losing track of time. Sometimes love is a thought we held too long. Sometimes it's alright just to be a little wrong, with no sense of consequence, the strength to carry on. The day breaks in the darkest places right before the dawn. So if you ever lie awake with situations in your mind and you try to sleep it off, but night keeps on passing.
Good morning, everyone. So it is Wednesday, like I said, and I am at school, and it was a pretty good drive here. I wasn't sure if we would get a 2-hour delay, and we didn't, but it's definitely snowing, so I'm definitely curious to see how the kids' temperament is with all that, because it's always adds a little extra excitement. But yeah, I'm going to get my computer out, get some plans ready for the day, and respond to emails if I have any. So that's the to-do list and pump. And I also have papers I need to look through, so maybe like look through some papers and put stickers on them. There you go. That's the to-do list. See you all later.
You're losing track of time. Losing track of time. Sometimes love is a reason to hold on. Blowing like a hurricane right inside of me and you. No blues or avenues can take away my stride. When love's standing holding hands right here by my side. So if you wanna take a ride and see what happens down the road, find yourself a pair of gloves and get yourself a warmer coat. Oh yes, we'll be doing fine. Just losing track of time. Just losing track of time.
Hey everyone, so the day is done. I just got out of my leadership team meeting and I'm about to head home after I finish talking to you all, but I just wanted to update you on how my day went. So the kids were definitely excited about the snow. There was a lot of excitement there, but it was a good day. There were definitely moments of crazy though, and it was really, I often have to remind myself, like, this was not a whole class crazy. It was like a one kid crazy kind of thing. So that's an important thing to remind myself with when those things happen, is like, this student is having a hard time, but my class is doing well. Kind of like reminding those things. But anyways, we had a good day as a whole. I am starting to lose my voice a little bit, so that's a fun feature. But nothing too crazy. They did some, reading today. We talked at the beginning of reading today, we talked about when it's appropriate to be silly and when it's not appropriate to be silly. I'll try and I just took a very unprofessional picture of it from us jotting it down on our whiteboard, but I'll try and pop that in here. And then after we had that very important conversation, because my kids were having a hard time with when it's appropriate to be silly and when it's not, then we moved on to our reading lesson where we just read aloud a book. We read, it's called Tea Party Rules. We read this cutie book, and then we talked about the characters, the character traits, the setting, and what happened in the story. Because that's kind of like what I'm going to be looking for when they do their assessment later this week. So we did that as a practice. And then we did a pronoun check-in. I think I might have a copy of one here. Yeah, looks like this. We just talked about, they defined what a pronoun is and what a noun is, and then they circled the pronouns, and then they wrote 2 sentences with examples of pronouns in it. So that was that. And then I gave them Scholastic book orders to look over after they were done, and they always love that. So was very happy to have that as their like early finisher. Then we talked about rights and responsibilities, and they worked on a little like booklet. Let's see, I have a cute one, but I don't want to show you the kids' names. Here, this one's blank. So here's an example of it. My teammate found it on TPT. I don't know where it's from. But basically they're talking about citizens and community and what it means to be a citizen and what it means to be a part of a community and what it means to, like, what a community is. So that was cute. They loved the booklets. And then we had lunch, recess, and quiet time. And then this week for math, and next week, we are doing something a little different where we're switching based off of what the kids need. So we're doing a time unit right now, and we have some very different needs. We have kids that need time to the nearest 5-minute, time to the nearest minute, elapsed time, and then we just have a group that needs to be like an extension group that needs to do more. So I have the extension group. So we switched amongst the 4 teachers, and I got all the kids in 3rd grade that needed the extension. And what we're doing is we're doing like 2-step or multiple step, not even 2-step, like multiple step problems for elapsed time where they, they have to try and figure out if they started here, then, and they ended here, how much time elapsed, and then what if they did this too, kind of thing. This is what the paper that they worked on today. It's from our curriculum. So how long, the chart below shows how long Michaela can do each activity at the gym. On Tuesday, she only has time to be at the gym for 45 minutes from 5:10 to 5:55. She can leave earlier than 5:55, but not later. So then down here, they're supposed to pick at least two activities that Michaela could do and show like what time she would be done. And then there's more questions on the back. So we did that. That was fun. And they're enjoying switching for the most part, though my classes, like, kind of a few of the kids are not enjoying it. They're like, it's just so different, which I understand, but it's different for me too. And then at the end of the day, we just started publishing our seed idea stories, which was so exciting because they've been working on those stories for so long. So yeah, and that's it. That's the overview of what we did today. And then tomorrow we're gonna finish these up, and we're gonna talk about rights and responsibilities and what our rights are as kids and teachers and what our responsibilities are as kids and teachers in school. So yeah, that. And then with my extension group in math, we're going to work on this extension. We're going to start this where they're thinking about solving some multi-step, tricky elapsed time, problems. And we're going to finish our book, Stone Fox. Yeah, so much fun. So that's like a synopsis of what we did today and what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll publish more. We'll work on some catch-up time. We'll clean our classroom because it's a little bit of a mess. And I'm hoping I have a voice tomorrow, so we'll see. So, yeah, that's it. That's what we did. I will probably pick you all up again at home, just show you a little bit of my night. But I need to go because I want to go see my baby, and it is dark out, and I need to get dinner ready. So, I will see you all at home. Hi everyone. So my voice is struggling and I'm about ready to go to bed. So I just realized I didn't end the vlog yet. So I just wanted to say thank you all so much for being here. I had a really good day, but definitely one of those days again where I just needed to remind myself that even though one student is having a hard time, the majority of my class is doing well, and one student's behavior does not define me as a teacher. So definitely some reminders there, but that's okay. I also had if I'm being completely honest, moments where I was insecure in myself, in my mom body. I'm just being vulnerable here, but I wore a tighter dress today and my body looks different than it did a few years ago before I had a baby, and I definitely have more of a stomach, and I'm just, it was moments of oh, I hope people don't think I'm pregnant, because I'm not. And that this is just my belly now, because yeah, I'm a mom and I've carried a baby, and my body has changed. But anyways, that's one of those mental things. So as a whole, usually what I've been doing postpartum is I've done a lot of flowier dresses, and that's the majority of my outfits, but I'm trying to get myself back into other clothes, because I love tighter clothing. I think it's more flattering and I enjoy it, and a lot of my wardrobe is that, but I'm still just working on my self-confidence with wearing those things. And I mean, I think I'm doing my body looks great. My body has done amazing things, but that's just one thing that was a little bit on my mind today too. Yeah, that's just completely off topic, but that was a thing. And yeah, so I'm hoping that tomorrow I will have a voice, because otherwise teaching will be tricky and I might need to call out if I can't talk. So we'll see. But I am going to get ready to go to bed, and I will talk to you all next week. If you've enjoyed this vlog today, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below and let me know anything that you'd like to see in the future, or if you had anything that inspired you, or thoughts that you related with, or anything like that. I just always love hearing from you all, and I really, really appreciate your support. So it makes my heart so happy every time I see a comment and a like. It just makes my day. And then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you can see any future videos from me. As I always say, really, really, really do appreciate you. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all next week. Hey everyone, so I left you all wondering if I was going to go to school today, and newsflash, I did not. My voice is struggling. So I'm home and I'm gonna rest and do all the fun things, but I just wanted to kind of fill you in, since I kind of left you on a cliffhanger. Even if I don't know if you cared, but that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna rest and probably edit this vlog a little and take some naps and cuddle with my baby, and hopefully have a voice tomorrow. All right, I will see you all later. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and comment down below, and I'll see you next week. Bye everyone.